In this video, I want us to talk about everything Kaizer Chiefs, right? So we're going to go through a lot of the things that happened. And yeah, we will go through everything. What Chiefs can expect from Castillo, Mlifenseki, what has been said about him, things that have been said about Kuzwane, Nabi. We're going to be talking about Billiat, the latest news. We're going to be talking about Ditlhokwe has commented. We're going to be talking about Samir. We're going to be talking about a lot of those things and then some other PSL news that will be included in this video, provided that you are interested. If you are interested, then please stick around. As you stick around, there's only one favor that I'm requesting from you guys, and that favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you do comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do all of these nice things, good people? Well, you need to do it because doing it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. So definitely, good people, the power here is in your hands. Please exercise that power in favor of this video. I told you that we're going to be talking about Kaizer Chiefs news, a lot of the things that have been happening during the course of this week, and things that have happened to the point of me recording this video, because you know what, I was sent by you guys to go and dig this information so I can bring it back as packed as possible. So that is exactly what I'm about to do right now. That is exactly what I'm starting. So let's start with the issue of Billiat. We've been told that Billiat is edging even closer to signing a new deal with Kaizer Chiefs. I hope you don't mind me going through my notes, because otherwise we're not going to be constructive in this video. So I really have to go through my note. So yes, we've been told Billiat, guys, he's actually going through a period where, yeah, they are saying now chances of him signing are very, 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 very high right now. So yes, according to the latest development, we were told the following. They said that they've agreed on most of the issues, including the contract, which I am not at liberty to say. But what I can say is that they have agreed on a renewable deal, a source has said. Right. So yeah, we can confirm indeed, Ugut, yes, Billiat, according to the information here, Billiat is close to signing a new deal with Kaizer Chiefs. Speaking of signing a deal with the Kaizer Chiefs, even if Kaizer Chiefs were to lose Billiat, I'm just making an example. I want you guys to tell me what you think about it. If Kaizer Chiefs were to lose Billiat, would it be a big deal for them to lose Billiat or what? I'm just asking myself that question. Would it be a big deal, considering the fact that you've got so many attacking midfielders, and if you've got about 8 attacking midfielders, so and then you in the wingers, the wingers are Sakota, Dupree, and Christian Sail, and then the strikers is who's this guy, Ranga, and Uwandile Dube. So Bimenyimana as well is still there. So you can ask yourself a question to say, is it really worth keeping the guy Billiat? I don't know. Maybe you've got your own opinion. Let us talk about it. Is it really worth keeping Billiat at Kaizer Chiefs? Don't worry, let's proceed as well. There's this guy who is in this Kosafa thing that went on to say that, hey, Mlifenseki at Kaizer Chiefs must succeed. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, Mlifenseki at Kaizer Chiefs will succeed. It's not according to me, it's according to him. He says the following, OT as quoted by IOL. Hey, it's just unfortunate that we are living a life where not everyone sees what happens behind the closed doors. Coach Mlifenseki is one of those hardworking individuals and one of those knowledgeable individuals whom I believe, if given a chance, we might see a different Kaizer Chiefs to the one we saw in the past year, right? I believe that if we give a chance, he can try and instill a couple of things that might make Kaizer Chiefs look much more competitive. So I just pray he gets an opportunity to do what needs to do. Now, before we even go further with the article, I get what they are trying to say. I get it, but we've got one problem, ne? We are saying, ne, yabona with Zwane. If Zwane had a same privilege than that of Mlifenseki, by privilege I mean Mlifenseki once sat in a position where he can select any player of his choice without any discrepancy, because he was the coach of Bafana Bafana, so he had the right to pick any player of his choice, right? That suits his own style. If he failed then, and we are being told of how good is he, how are we supposed to trust that? Because you had, if you know what, you had a better advantage than that of Kaizer Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? You can pick, let's say you can pick Mayo at Cape City, and go pick Tapelo Morena at Mamelodi Sundowns. Go pick Zakele Lipasa at Orlando Pirates, who was loaned to SuperSport United. You know what I'm saying? You can pick the best and combine them, and then you get what you desire. Your desired outcome. If you fail, then you did not have an attractive football. Yet, for some strange reasons, we people are supposed to be excited about it. No, I'm not the one that's gonna be excited about it. So same as people saying, if Hugo Bruce, you know what, Hugo Bruce, he's a great coach. If he failed there at Bafana Bafana, where he had he has the privilege to choose any player, even overseas, but he still failed, then you wanna convince me? Nah. The reason we favor Pitso Mosimane in this country, it is because he has proven time and again that even if I'm not the Bafana coach, but with the little material that I have, he also buy quality players, by the way. But he has proven that, okay, I'm able to do 1, 2, 3, and because of that, that's why we like him. You know what I'm saying? We are saying if Mlifenseki was that good, at least he should have proven us whilst he was at Bafana to say, I would like to play. I do like to play this attractive football. I do have this winning mentality. However, it's just that certain things behind the scenes are not, conducive. In comparison to Zwane has never been given the players that the Kaizer Chiefs wanted, that they were needed. There was no defensive midfield. There was no creative midfield. There was no striker. You could see. So you could see how Kaizer Chiefs were applying themselves. And because of that, it's difficult to judge Zwane. Like, honestly speaking, if we are reasoning, you're looking at the material. Does he have material? No. That's why even today, I don't believe that Steve Compella failed Kaizer Chiefs. Yes, back in the days, okay, at least I did not have a channel. But back in the days, I used to believe the same thing. But now, looking backward, and I'm like, Kaizer Chiefs failed Steve Compella here. They did not buy players for him. You get what I'm trying to say? Let's proceed and finish his statement. He says, how can you judge Mlifenseki and say he can't coach Chiefs while he was coach of Bafana Bafana, apart from saying he didn't win anything with Bafana Bafana. But the same thing happened with Pitso. He came back and proved that he is the coach, right? He doesn't leave things to chance. He will always research and analyze, but people will always have their opinion. Vele will have their opinion. I don't want to lie to you. Vele we will have our opinion, and I'm one of those that says people should have their opinion, because wow, because I mean, honestly speaking, I don't get it. Like, honestly speaking, I don't get it. But I want us to deviate a little bit. The reason I want us to deviate it is because this is a former Kaizer Chiefs player, right? So there are things that have been said about him and the Umam Kize. when I was thinking, or when I was talking about it, when I came across this information, I was like, wow, people have got a very creative way of rebuking people. So people are saying, Mam Kiza Uyalaega, You know what I'm saying? Because he got a FIFA ban. He thought he was Kaizer Chiefs. He wanted to sign everything that has got to do with Kaizer Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Now he's reaping the consequences of that. But again, we'll start the story from the beginning. This is what is currently happening. Irial AM have been handed a ban by FIFA, right? So Irial AM responded and said the following: "We have requested an urgent interim relief. We can do that in terms of the CAS rules, so that the ban can be uplifted immediately and the appeal can be can proceed." Right? It says Royal AM are saying if at the end of the day and after reasons are given and CAS have considered the matter, we are found to be in the wrong, the appropriate amount owed to Nokovic will be paid, but not 12 million, the attorney says. For now, in terms of the merit, we believe he is not entitled to anything. He is entitled to zero. That is what will be fair for him. We will determine the amount applicable based on the contract. The entire award is incorrect. So let's wait for the final decision from CAS. We did not act negligent in this matter. We acted in good faith. There are things that he said which is very, very, very incorrect, right? I'm going to show you that. But people have commented on that case, and I like what people said. They are saying, Umam Keys again. They thought that Kaizer Chiefs, they thought that they are Kaizer Chiefs. They thought that they wanted to compete with the Kaizer Chiefs. I'm just looking at where people were commenting. Okay, so yeah, people were saying they thought Gutibona they will compete with the Kaizer Chiefs, and because of that, now they are getting a ban and they are like. That's what people have been saying. But we're gonna get back into that one because I don't know how did I lost that one. It was just here. Right. So let's forget about it again. I'll show you the other day. So people said that again. Royal AM oh yes, I got it guys, I got it. So people were saying Kaizer Chiefs, Royal AM thought that they wanted to compete with the Kaizer Chiefs and thus they wanted to pretend like they are Kaizer Chiefs. Now you are seeing they also want to be the one determining that, and these people are saying nah. Okay, somebody wrote goals.com as they were commenting and says, this mom Kiza thought she was bigger than Kaizer Chiefs. Look at her now. With Nokovic Saka, I am convinced that Royal AM was formed to embarrass PSL and suffer because their focus is making cases. I'm happy with what happened to Royal AM. Their boss lady, Shoni Mkize, is too obsessed with Kaizer Chiefs. Kusho uqalani emzise. But Real AM have been banned from signing players like Kaizer Chiefs in 2020, and this might take them to relegation. If there was no mutual agreement when they terminated Nokovic's contract, then they will have to pay. Maybe this lawyer doesn't know football laws. He might be a criminal lawyer. Right, let's leave it there. Hey, people bafethu. Now, the same people they asked them this simple question: is Billiat good enough for a team like Kaizer Chiefs? You really wanna hear their answer. People, so they were asked, is Billiat good enough for Kaizer Chiefs? They commented on your website, ikickoff.com. Guys, we've got a lot to cover in this story. Don't go anywhere. We have a lot to cover. So people says, 2023-2024 season is Kosi season. We have all the right material. Gusho local. I am still waiting for Richards Bay to make their movement regarding Chivavero's signing with Chiefs. While he signed a pre-contract with them, says Mahlalela, yes, Mahlalela. At least Chiefs can celebrate something. Let's hope this is not another Castro Billiat in Changas, aka Champagne plus disaster. Hey, people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but again, people are saying in their comment section, they are they were talking about that, and they say Kama Billiat's future at Chiefs is truly up in the air, and his contract expired. Yeah, a lot of people get said, some saying that game. Man, he can leave the team that is winning trophies, but he can't leave the team that is winning trophies and join a team that is not winning trophies and blah blah blah. And some says that he can look. One can never tell what other one think, but I will guess Billiat is regretting after leaving Mamelodi Sundowns. I like the following comment. He scammed the Chiefs this. Hey, that Billiat scammed the Kaiser Chiefs. Yeah, he is milking Bobby's money without compensation. Give him another 3. How the mighty Kama has fallen. The grass is not always green on the other side. Okay, go back and milk them again. They say home nursing your injuries. Stay home nursing your injuries. Guys, people are cruel. This is one player that can be very useful, and Chiefs should just do anything to keep him. If Chiefs can get him fit, I don't know, with Modi, Sail, Dolly, Shivavero, and Dupreez in that front line. Only God knows. That's what people said. Hey, let me read this last comment. I think the main problem currently is his age, injury record, and over fluctuated salary. I think Chiefs needs to man up and cut their losses. Gusho Omoye. So simply put, I think Kaizer Chiefs, they should just part ways with Billiat. So let's continue with Kaizer Chiefs stories, right? We have Ditlhokwe. Will Ditlhokwe succeed at Kaizer Chiefs? That is the question that we are trying to answer. Remember Castillo. We will talk about Castillo in just a short while from now. We will be talking about Castillo. Let's talk about Indabaga Ditlhokwe. Ditlhokwe, please, will Ditlhokwe succeed at Kaizer Chiefs? Because Kaizer Chiefs, they are deemed as a pressure cook. So the question was asked, will Ditlhokwe succeed at Kaizer Chiefs? Well, according to his former coach, Kaizer Chiefs pressure cooker, good for a new signing, Ditlhokwe, Zebra coach commented. Yeah. Okay, he said the following, Coach Wak. Former coach, not to Coach Wak. Coach Wak now he came from a big team in Botswana, Township Rulers, Mota said. So how can you fail to play for a crowd puller when you are from a crowd puller in your own country? I don't think there will be any problem. That's what he said. I'm happy he is playing at Kaizer Chiefs. I think it will improve his game because Kaizer Chiefs is always under pressure, and it's nice to have a player who is always under pressure to deliver. Right. I chose him to be the national team captain in 2019 when he was 20 or 21. Him and the boy who is playing at the Algeria what. The only senior players then was Joel Masarodi. You will see it there at Kaizer Chiefs that this boy is a leader. Right. He is one of the players who is able to control and lead these young boys. He always encourages them. Okay. We have to look. So yeah, Batige Ditlhokwe will succeed at Kaizer Chiefs because he's got those leadership qualities. So right now we are getting into the Castillo issue. But before we jump into the Castillo issue, I like if you've noticed the Kaizer Chiefs these days, I don't know what they're trying to build. Let me show you something. If you notice that they signed Uloko Kwinika, he was a captain. They signed Uyasif Mat, he was a captain. They are signing Ditlhokwe, he was a captain. I'm not sure about giving him Simango as well. That I think he wasn't he either captain or vice captain at Tex Galaxy. So these days their team seems to be built around a lot of captain because you've got Castillo, look, you've got Ditlhokwe, captain. You've got Kwinika, captain. You've got let's put Msimango, captain. Kwinika, captain. Kun, captain. Dolly, captain. Who else will be the captain in the absence of this slug? I'm trying to think who else was the captain. So you've got a lot of captain. I'm seeing the trend in how they are signing these players. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure about Emerson Dove, whether is he a captain. The team squad. Mozambican squad. I'm not sure about that, but I think he will be the captain there. You still know what I'm saying? So on the right, okay, Shanti, I don't remember him being a captain. You Solomon and Riff Rosler, I don't remember them being captain as well. In the middle of the field, in the middle of the park, I just don't know. But I'm trying to say that their team is composed of a lot of captains, and I'm still trying to figure out, why are they doing this where they have a lot of captains in their teams. I don't know what they're trying to do with it. Nevertheless, again, we know for a fact that there is a player that they signed in the name of Castillo, and from what I know, he's already in the country. Right. The question that was asked was, what is he going to bring to Kaizer Chiefs? Right. What will be the benefit of Kaizer Chiefs having Castillo in their squad? It is times decided to do a little bit of digging, and they came up with this information, which is critical. I think you need to hear this one. They say Castillo has long been linked with a move to Amakosi, with the club initially turning down the chance to sign him last season before he signed a short-term deal with Monacos, where he featured in the Copa with the 2017 league champions. However, Chiefs came calling months later as his form continues over the past 6 months, and it became apparent that he will be a need for the midfield of the link blockbuster to the starting lineup in 2023-2024 season. Under the new coach Molefensegi, 29-year-old, who came with experience of the 2021 Copa America, is expected to play a major role at the base of the midfield and sort out insight from Venezuelan football expert on what could be expected for the new Amakosi signing. Right. So when they ask the question, I was saying, who let her in? What is he bringing? Now, remember, from what I know, in the midfield, you've got Yasif Mat, attacking midfielders. Yasif Mat, Setemba Setebe, Duduzi Mtanzana, Duduzi Shabalala, Nkosingphile Ngcobo, Nkosingphile Ngcobo, Kikendoli, you have Castillo, you have it's about what, 8 or 9, I forgot. There are certain players that I'm forgetting. Oh, Umodi, yes, that's player number 8. Who else am I forgetting? There's a player that I'm forgetting on this very same position. I named Nkosingphile Ngcobo. There's a player that I'm forgetting. So you have about 8 players, if not 9, in the attacking midfield. The question is, if you look at Castillo, what is it that is going to bring, which is not there? You know what I'm saying? What is his unique attribute? According to the people that were answering this question, they said Castillo is a player I really like. I think 2021, where he was part of the midfield three with Leonardo Flores as his partner at the base of the 3, and the Jose what more than often not as the 10, more often than not, he was one of the strongest midfielders we have ever seen in the Venezuelan football over the past 5 years. Gusho Jordan Flores of what English. I forget about that. But he is a very he's a very complete midfield. He can certainly he isn't a natural 10, but what he can add to his game, the older he get, is the ability to join the attack and add something. But now he is probably being brought into Kaizer Chiefs as 6, and that's naturally the strongest skill set. He is very capable of box to box 8 that become apparent particular in 2021, where he added to Casaranga attack. Flores, his partner, was primarily the 6 that season, but he's best as double 6. Really, that is the role or formation that suit him best. Okay, so what we're gonna be seeing, him being a box to box player. Box to box player. We'll come back to. We'll finish his statement. There's this guy at Kaizer Chiefs, Young Zwane. He played it, but being a box to box player, it depends with your natural abilities. You can't be the box to box player that has got the primary instinct is to attack, but you have the defending capabilities. I'll show you an example. Andile Chali is a box to box player as well, but his primary instinct is to defend. He's very good in doing that, but he's still a box to box. So still you need a defensive midfielder. Then you know what I'm saying. You play the number 6. Let's remember people that play the number 6 at Kaizer Chiefs. You have Orenelo Lotsolonyane. The last players that really killed that position. You know what I'm saying. By Bambi that position. It was Renelo Lotsolonyane. Before Renelo Lotsolonyane, he took it from Utinash Ningomash. You know what I'm saying? After Renelo Lotsolonyane, we did not see the best in that position, because you also saw Ulomchitalo, who was more or less like a defensive midfielder, strictly like a defensive midfielder. Ulomchitalo Ukatande, who was called Salt and Vinegar. So I'm very much worried when we hear that he's a box to box. How? Because you remember that Renelo Lotsolonyane, they were very good in defending, but when it comes to attack, Renelo Lotsolonyane, there was this one particular attribute that he had, and that was he can defend, but in terms of attack, he was very good in giving or passing through pass. He was very good number through pass. You know what I'm saying? So if you are attacking, let's say you've got Ashley Dupree racing with an opponent player, they are facing this direction now because the Kaizer Chiefs are attacking. Renelo Lotsolonyane knew okay, if this is Dupree and this is the opponent, he knew how to pass the ball so much so that it will only connect to Ulomchitalo. Dupree. That was one of his strengths. That's one player that I can remember, Ugut, in terms of box to box position, he really killed it. You know what I'm saying? So with Castillo coming to Kaizer Chiefs, what I'm hearing is that he's not spoken of as a complete defensive midfield. For me, I would like to see a complete defensive midfield. You know what I'm saying? Because Kaizer Chiefs really lack that. They lack a lot in that position. But let's finish his statement. More often than not, he will probably be better as one more liberated. But he can definitely hold that 6 role and liberate other number 6. He is very experienced, very level-headed guy. I interviewed him for the Copa 90 interview for Kakas FC and 18 months ago, and he is very professional, switched on. He's a guy with experience abroad too, and in the past 12 to 20 months, he had very concrete options to go to Asia and a decent level. There's a lot that has been said about him, There's a lot that has been said about him. But let's continue. They continue to say, I really think that he will adapt well to the league. Like I said, he had a foreign experience. He isn't his first. Look, he's first. He has played in Mexico and in Azerbaijan, including UEFA Pro League campaign. I don't think he is at age where his downside at all. He added a lot to Castillo, and who signed a 2-year deal with an option to renew. He turned 29 recently. It isn't old as midfielder and brings a lot of positive maturity. A guy with a long-term partner and a kid. He's got experience. He will be very professional on and off the field. I think he can add a lot to Kaizer Chiefs. This move has been a long time in the making, and really I don't think it can be a fantastic thing. I think it's a fantastic thing, not only for Castillo but also Chiefs, as they are perhaps enter a period of rebuilding. I think he can become a key part of that. Gusho Ulomchita that was interviewed by Diski Time. So yeah, I don't know. Like I was saying, Guti, here are the eyes. We will see. The league will open anytime soon. And from what I know, remember that the announcement was made last week about the new signings of Kaizer Chiefs. But last week or the beginning of this week, the week that we're about to end right now. So from the day in which the announcement was made, Castillo was to arrive the next day in South Africa. So from what I should know, from what Kaizer Chiefs told us, he's already in South Africa. So we're just hoping and wishing that his permit is getting sorted before the beginning of the game, right? And two, August is just around the corner. Kaizer Chiefs are doing their preparation season in Mpumalanga. So we will see. We will see, because now in August, mid-August, the league will begin. However, in the MTN 8, Kaizer Chiefs will be facing one of the tough opponent, and I'm not sure whether it's going to be Kaizer Chiefs versus Cape Town City, or it's Cape Town City versus Kaizer Chiefs, right? But we know that they will be playing each other. What I'm going to do on that game, I will be at the stadium, so I will bring some things that you will need to see, right? So please, yeah, wait for that. It's coming anytime soon from now. I will prepare. So we will be previewing that match. Stick with this channel, because what you're going to be doing on that game, we will bring every different fans. If you are a Kaizer Chiefs supporter in this channel, or if you are a subscriber in that channel, let's go to that game. If it is on a look at FNB, definitely sure I will be there. Remind me outside that, hey, you said you wanted to interview fans. Look, if you say that, Nje, even if I've got 10 people to interview, I'll put you first on the interview. You'll just skip the line, because you already booking. You know what I'm saying? Your interview. But again, nevertheless, yeah. To Kaizer Chiefs fans, Jay, we are having that thing that is coming up anytime soon from now. So we're gonna be packing our cameras. We're gonna be at the stadium, especially to the games that are in Gauteng, because I'm in Gauteng. I'm based in Gauteng, not the other way, not the other sentence. So yeah, we will see. Abo Castillo, abo Kunika, so not abo Kunika, abo Castillo, abo Chivavero, abo Tutuzim Tanzane, you know what I'm saying, abo Ditlhokwe, abo Given him Simango, and blah blah blah. We will see them. The season is about to begin. Just to mention that it's something about the issue of a substitute. You remember that I spoke about the fact that I think Kaizer Chiefs need backup in terms of Abu Ditlhokwe. Now, it dawned to me that, okay, maybe Kaizer Chiefs are simply saying we will have Ditlhokwe Umsimango, because the way I look at it, it's going to be like this. It's going to be four. So it's going to be on the right, let's say you've got Solomon or Uri Frosler. On the far left, you've got it's far right and far left. You've got Solomon or Riflosla. You've got Dove or Shanti. Then you've got Msimango and Ditlhokwe. So I'm thinking that what they are thinking is that they will Kwinika will be a substitute. You know what I'm saying, for Msimango. The way I'm thinking of it now, I'm like, Kwinika will be a substitute for Msimango, to get a point. I'm thinking they will be playing something like that. I don't know, but let's wait. The season is just around the corner. I mean, we are a few weeks or few days look to the beginning of the 2023-2024 season. What are your expectations when, as a Kaizer Chiefs fan, as a football lover in this country? What are your expectations? I want to know those expectations. Get into the comment section below. Tell me what you think about all of those things, guys. You and I will meet in the comment section below. But until that next video, good people, please take care.